Alrighty. We're doing Sunday sauce. And we're going to do our best here with the setup. I'm going to turn this Italian down just a little bit. We don't need all that. Look at that kitchen setup. Food Network, hello? Okay, I gotta read the instructions here. We're gonna start with the sauce. And we're gonna start with some pork. Or beef, actually, I decided. Is this hot enough? Heat's a very fickle thing. So is olive oil. You just gotta use a lot of it, you know. We'll keep this on standby. God damn. Ground beef going in. There we go. Ooh, can you hear that? That means it's browning. We're gonna salt that. That gets seasoned generously in the oil. What kind of implement are we gonna use here? Guess we'll go wooden spoon. The way Nana would have wanted it. God bless her soul. She is passed on from this earth. I hope the properties of beef are not too much different from pork, because I prefer a beef over pork. We got some pork going, but not quite yet. Alright, that's going. Heavy pot, medium heat. We're gonna let that sit, and then we're gonna drain that. And then we're gonna pop the sausage in after that. No problem. And then we're gonna do that. Yeah. Brown it, set everything aside, drain it off, and then we're gonna add garlic and onion. So I'm gonna get to chopping. Let's do our best here. Boom. Boom. You're gonna top and tail the onion. I'm already making a mess. That's all right. Okay, peel this bad boy. Ah, Jesus. Okay. All right, she's peeling. I typically, on a good day, I'll lose about 30% of the onion trying to peel it. You know, you don't want... Okay. Oh, that's looking browned. Oh, that looks good. Alright, we're going to salt that. The other side of that. Hey. Bada bing. Let's see what kind of camera angle I can get on there. How's that looking? That's looking oily and brown. That's what we want. We're going to let that brown, and then we're going to deal with that in a hot second. Alright. Dicing an onion, you know, you get the gross part out of there. Nothing to it. You get the vag-looking part out of there. Toss it. Happy Mother's Day, y'all. Okay. We're gonna do a real good boom, boom, boom. This is gonna be, we're dicing this bad boy. We want it real fine. And you know, I know there's proper cutting technique, but you know, who gives a shit? I get it. I would call that more of a rough chop than a fine chop. Alright, let's pause there. That's looking pretty good. We're gonna check on the beef. And we just want to get it most of the way there. But not all the way there, you know? You know what I mean? Just get her, like, most of the way there. And that's still... I'd call that blue rare if I was served that in a restaurant. We're gonna let that go for a little longer. While we address this onion. While we address the onion situation. Always, now this is advice I don't follow, but you should follow it. Always sharpen your knives. A dull knife is a dangerous knife. You see them do this shit on TV? They kind of like go like, they rock it. I'm getting onion everywhere. That's alright. This is, you know, you'll never see chefs doing this. I don't know why. It works just as well, in my opinion, to get a really fine chop. Okay. You get that in the eyes. You get that in the eyes. Not a biggie. The recipe didn't say to use onion. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna hide that from you. But why would you not put onion in? That's a modification I'm comfortable making. We'll just add a little less water. You get a lot of... Oh my god, I can't keep my eyes open all the way. Should have worn glasses. Oh, this is starting to really look good. How much pink are we looking for in this? That's almost there. Alright, the worst part about cooking is dealing with garlic. Is this 5 heads? Is this a head or a clove? Do I use all of this garlic? I'm gonna guess not. And we'll see what we can do there. Let's get another little... Okay, and we've got a precarious cable set up here. You know, I don't have a permanent situation for this. Like the pros do. Alright, we're going to take this mostly cooked beef out. We're going to set that aside. We're going to let that... We're going to put that right there to drain. That's a pound and change of ground beef. Just cooked in oil, salted and peppered. And we're gonna get that out onto a plate there. Okay. I'm just gonna drain the fat. Never dump that straight into your fucking sink like I just did. Okay, we're gonna oil up. Where's the oil? There it is. We're gonna do a light little... a glug. That's an official measurement of olive oil. And popping that right in there. Popping this right in. That one wants a little more heat. I can. All right, so we're still in the meat section. Come on, goddamn. Woo! This is hot Italian sausage, which, by the way, was my nickname in high school. ASMR. This is also not enough kitchen space. ASMR, where I complain about my tiny kitchen. Now the best part is coming up here. This is where we gently peel garlic. This is like a little garlic knife. It's a little baby knife. All right, cut clean through that bad boy. Okay, is garlic supposed to be red? Is garlic supposed to be red? It can be. Alright, this is Italian red garlic. The Italians are known for their red garlic, which they get from the mountains of Italy. Alright. I'm gonna use almost all this, I think. Probably have a mild amount of beef and Italian sausage juice on my microphone. That's just for a little extra culture, though. Alright. Now, the main reason that Italians will tell you not to use too much garlic is that they're a lazy people. And they don't like to peel it. And let me tell you something, I don't blame them. Something in that Americans added to their sauces is a lot of garlic. And, you know, the fresh off the boat Italians, they'll tell you, you don't need it. You know, I think you do. This is my kitchen, these are my rules. And we peel garlic in this house. Is this bad? Is that bad? You can't see it. It's got like a little nick on it. That's alright. You just eat around that. Okay. Halfway through peeling the garlic. Then we're going to chop the shit out of it. Okay, this is annoying though. This is probably the worst task in cooking is peeling garlic. How do these look? Again, you want to brown these. You don't want to cook them all the way, just most of the way. Turn the heat down. Set those aside. Because these are going to go in with the, you know what, I'll give those another minute. Try to brown them on the sides there. So we're gonna cut those up and put it in with the beef, and so on. And that's gonna come up real soon. That's gonna happen real fucking soon. Okay. I also think this Italian music, this royalty-free Italian mix, might make me lose my fucking mind. Okay, but we're pushing through. Nope, alright, just lost a clove of garlic into the trash. Ow. Grandma's frowning up at me from hell because of all this garlic. How's my ass look on camera?
Good.
I'm bent over the trash right now. Peeling shit. Alright, I think that's good for sausage. It's nice and brown. Set that aside. This is a meatful dish. The Italians are not...
Are you going to chop that sausage up?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be chopping this up. But we're going to let all that sit. And then we're going to add garlic. I got to chop up this garlic real quick. Add garlic and onion. And there's just about enough oil in there. I'm not going to add any more. I'm just going to put this right in there. And I did get onions all over my stove here. To be dealt with later. We're gonna call this is called sweating the onions, which is, you know, I don't know exactly what it means. You just get them nice and hot. You get, see that color? Look at that color. Alright, we're gonna let that simmer for just a sec while I cut up these garlics. Now there's some bullshit with the knuckle. They say like use your fucking knuckle. I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Doing a two-pass cutting system. It's not something they teach you about in culinary school, so I'm going to teach you about it here. We're going to cut this up into slices. That's pass one, and then I'm going to do that. You know, you've seen this before. They kind of go like into tiny little garlic pieces, and you know, keep your hand away. You don't want to cut yourself. Safety first, then teamwork. So this is like the chopping system I've developed over the years. You just kind of work it in there. You know, it's not the best. It's not the worst. Look at that, chopped garlic, fresh. Chopped garlic, who can complain?
Get the other way.
I'll show the camera. That's going right in there. Again, the Italians, they have a fear of garlic. It's more of an Italian-American trait to add garlic. We're gonna cook that up. It should smell like garlic and onion and oil and delicious kind of food right now. cook for a few minutes, and then stir in some tomato paste. Cook that, and then pop the tomatoes in. That's our next thing to contend with. Got the paste. I don't know how much to use of everything, you know, and that's what Grandma's all about. She didn't know. You know why? They didn't have measuring tools. This was back in the days of scarcity. You think she had a fucking teaspoon sitting around to measure for her baking? No. She had a fistful of flour, and that was it. Has it been 2 minutes? It doesn't matter. Time's not super important either, you know? You have to go by feeling, you gotta go by heart, you gotta go by smell. It smells good, that's all. So I'm doing a big glug of paste in there. Was that too much? I don't know. Probably not. It's concentrated. Boom. If you don't say boom a lot when you're cooking Italian food, it's bad luck. You gotta say boom, you gotta say bum. You gotta say bada bing. Alright, this shit's going in next. This is the big boys. This is the Cento San Marzano Organic. Certified. I don't know by whom.
Organic?
I sprung for the organic for Mother's Day. They say sometimes you gotta use a little bit of sugar in the sauce. I disagree. I think if you use high quality tomatoes, then that's all you need. Chop up tomatoes, add them, and then add some water, salt and pepper to taste, and then add everything back in. Alright. So this stuff goes in now. Okay, I did get sauce on my face. Alright, there is... What's 7 times 25 is... like 75 less than 250, so like what is that, 175? So there's 175 calories in a can of full tomatoes. In case you were wondering. You could drink that shit for breakfast. Stay under your daily allotment. Alright, I'm crushing these tomatoes. These are whole peeled tomatoes. Just give them a little bit of this. This is where back in the day Grandma would really get it all out. 'Cause she didn't have much going on. She did this all day, every day. Just kind of crush them up against the side. I'm gonna crank the heat. I'm gonna call that about 6.5 on the heat meter. Alright, we gotta add a little bit of water. How much water? Again, you just kind of look at the sauce and see what it needs. That'll thicken up over time. Salt and pepper, every step of the way. There's a lot going on in there. A lot of salt and pepper. I should be getting a mouthful of black pepper in every bite. Use that as your reference. It's one thing, I don't want to say bad things about anyone's fucking grandma, but they never use enough black pepper. Alright, so now we're gonna pop in the meat. Meat goes in. So let's see. We're gonna pop the sausage here. Again, this is all this is basically drained of its fat. Drained of its fat, not quite cooked all the way. You want to leave a little bit of pinkness in there. It's not quite all the way there. Okay, it needs a little more heat. It should be starting to come up to a simmer. And we're gonna cut up the sausage here. I think we're gonna need a serrated knife. Let's see. Again, this is brown. This is not cooked all the way through yet, which you'll see in the middle. It's not quite cooked all the way. That's good. It's gonna cook and simmer for several hours. Okay. Starting to hear that pot come up to a simmer, which is great. We want a low simmer. We'll start it off at a high simmer. It's just good getting, make sure everything gets a lot of heat in there. Okay, I'm gonna wash all that oil off. All right, there. What do you think?
I'm into it.
Now this calls for at least 2 hours of simmering, so it'll thicken up. As you see, it's a little watery. I think I might even add a little water now, a little more water now. Because there's a lot of meat in there. We're gonna salt that. You add water, you add salt. Stir that in. Alright, what else do we want to pop in there? Water, salt, pepper. Bring everything to a simmer. Cook on low. I think I'm gonna add some of this too. Right? I wanna add... Let's add some herbs. This is parsley. This is so fucking annoying, dude. Who puts... What is this, a nickel's worth of parsley in a big-ass plastic container and they charge $5 for it? They didn't have any fresh herbs at the store. It's not like I live in a fucking food desert. Alright, I don't know how to chop herbs. I think you just kind of bundle it up and just, like, go for it, you know? They didn't have fresh basil. Like, that's half of fucking sauce here. Alright, so that's... We'll call that a handful of parsley. That's going right in there. And then... I have this bullshit freeze-dried basil, which is gonna have to do. Dude, COVID, the war in Ukraine, are these the reasons I don't have basil in my store? How does this fucking open? Oh my god, everything's so fucking annoying. Here we go. I don't know how much you're supposed to put in there, but it's quite a bit now. Gotta do that. And we're gonna let that come up to a simmer. Partially cover and cook on low heat, stirring occasionally for 2 hours. If it becomes too thick, add water. We're gonna cover. We're gonna leave it on high for a minute. I want it to get up to a good simmer. It's starting to get there, but it's not quite there. Ow. I'm gonna grab a quick drink. Salud. Oh, it's so good. It smells just like Nana's house for Sunday dinner. We're gonna pop that down. We'll call that 3.5 on the heat scale. Till we get a steady but low simmer. Alright, now we've got meatballs. Meanwhile, make the meatballs. Combine all ingredients except oil in a large bowl. Alright, we've got a large bowl. What? Do I want to like clean up a little bit, maybe? You don't have to help me. It's okay. That's coming after the meatballs.
I know, but like... Okay. What else?
That's it. Okay. I don't think I need these anymore. So I'll make some room. Boom. Boom. This is meatball mix, beef, pork, and veal. We don't have to rush. We're not in a hurry here. We've got 2 hours to make the sauce. That's not a bald spot. I say, convincing nobody. I mean, it's not the world's best cooking setup, but in a pinch, you know, like, what are you gonna do? Professional, like, videotaped kitchens, it's like, it would be like facing this way. You know, if I had like an island here, because it's like, where are you gonna put the camera? Unless I get some like GoPros and pop them like here to face down, just like facing down on the oven. That'd be sick. Could pop one there, one here. All right, we'll look into that for next time. For now, got to deal with what we got. All right, we've got 1 1/3 pound. It's the old cut. All right, that's in. One half cup of plain breadcrumbs. Now, they did not have gluten-free breadcrumbs at the store, so we're running low. What was this? This is a half. We're gonna go for a heavy half here, because I think we've got a little more beef than expected. So we're gonna go for like a half plus. That's all we needed. Give that a quick rinse. Alright. How's the sauce looking? It smells fucking good. I think we're gonna give it a little more heat. It's not quite simmering, you know? Alright, I think I'm sick of the fucking Italian music. Oh my god, that's so much better. You know, I had royalty-free Italian music playing. Yeah, is that the correct way to have the lid? Not quite all the way closed. You want it like mostly covered? Yeah. Alright, so we've got our breadcrumb, 2 large eggs. Let's do a quick crack here. Boom. Right into the bowl. I don't need I never crack. I never get shell in, so I'm not worried about that. There we go. I've perfected my egg technique. Oh, Lord.
You're gonna take these?
Yeah, thank you. They can just go right here. I'm actually going to preheat the oven for the dessert, because we'll be contending with that in a bit. Okay, we got the eggs. Oh, shit. I need more garlic. I'm going to use pre-chopped garlic. I just need one pinch of it. So you can't always go fresh, you know. Don't tell Grandma. Nana, why? Nana wouldn't look at me for a month if I told her I was using pre-chopped garlic. Okay, I don't know how much that looked about right. These. There we go. Half a cup of freshly grated parm. Alright, so now we have to contend with the most annoying fucking packaging that exists. No, it's this like, how is this supposed to work? How are you supposed to get the cheese out of this? I'll figure it out. There we go. Alright, we got the Parmigiano. This was $11 for this much cheese. That's how you know it's the good stuff. Where's the grater? We're not gonna measure. We're just gonna go right for it. Alright. Damn, that looks fucking good. Half a cup. That's like a little more than that. Okay. We'll contend with this later. I'm gonna need more of that for the topping. Atop the pasta. Fresh flat leaf parsley. Okay. I don't think I have flat leaf parsley. I have organic Italian parsley. Also don't know what's so important about the Italian designation there. I prematurely put all my shit in the sink. So we are going to be using this is like a Spriggish. What did this say? 2 tablespoons. Alright, we're gonna pretend this is 2 tablespoons. And we're gonna pretend that this is chopped to specification. Okay, salt, pepper, and then that's it. So give it some salt. It's pepper grinders. Not up to spec, we'll say. Ring comes off. Sometimes you'll see people using gloves for this. That's not the Italian way. That's not how Grandma did it. Could probably get a nice little camera angle of all this. It should really start to come together. You know, you want to feel it sticking together to itself, you know. And let yourself have a little fun with it. You know, this is the fun part of cooking, is we'll call this the wet meat. Ugh, the egg. The slimy, disgusting egg. Ugh. Alright, feels kind of like snot, which I think is the consistency you want from the egg. Alright, there's our Italian mix there. Not bad. Make the meatballs mix thoroughly. 2-inch balls. Where am I going to put these? As I shape them. Should I put a tray together? How's our sauce? Our sauce is at a distinct simmer. Foil line this. You want to get the foil for me? It's in there. Ew, my hand is all meatball-y. Ugh. Great job, thank you. What do you see? What am I? Love you.
Yeah, yeah. Better.
All right, 2-inch balls. 1 inch is about that big. It's an old trick they teach you. Is like that distance there. So we're going for 2-inch balls. So thick. We're going for thick balls today. That's the way they used to do it back in the days of old. 2 inches. All right. Americans make their meatballs too tiny most of the time. Should really be able to, should have some heft, you know, you should really be able to toss it around. Eating a meatball shouldn't just be like, you don't just pop it in and that's that. It should be like, it should be kind of difficult. It should be time consuming. Should take at least 5 bites, 5 mouthfuls. Alright, these meatballs are really coming together though. I think we're making about 6 meatballs here. Seven maybe. Yeah, we'll call that 7 meatballs. You know, mostly the same size. The hand's nice and clean. Alright, how's the sauce looking? Looks good. 7th inning stretch here. Okay, my back kind of hurts from standing. Brown the meatballs. Okay, so we don't need to cook the meatballs until a half hour before the sauce is done. So we're gonna let the sauce simmer for 2 hours. Then we brown the meatballs in oil. And then we pop the meatballs in for another half hour. And then we serve. So these are gonna get set aside. I'm gonna try to pop these in the fridge. And then we're gonna work on dessert. A perfect fit. And that's definitely the truth. Alright, so we're done contending here with the sauce, with the meatballs. So we're gonna do a brief cleanup here. What do I do with this open tomato paste?
I usually put some foil on top of it and
Save it in the fridge.
yeah, fridge.
Okay. How long will that keep for? For
A week.
the people at home? 1 week, 2 weeks? Okay, so you're going to do all this again in a week or two so you don't waste 10 cents worth of tomato paste. Wouldn't want that. Okay then. I think we're just about... What the fuck? Just got the weirdest email. Yeah, I'm done with that. Done with the herbs. This can stay here in the herb cabinet. And then I think the Italian parsley has to go in the fridge. Again, don't know what we're going to do with a nickel's worth of parsley. We've got garlic. The garlic go over there. And now we're baking. We are in baking.
Hey, yo.
We're in baking form now.
How about I get you the brownie tray? Because
Okay.
you need. That's what you're making, right? Brownies.
I'm making this. I'm making Rocky Road brownies. So I need butter, water, eggs, chocolate chips. I need a bowl to mix all this into. Just whatever, just the biggest bowl available. I don't know if that's big enough. I don't think the sides are high enough. I need to really whisk. That might work. What about the there should be we have two of these white bowls. Where's like the medium white bowl?
The medium white bowl is this important. Is this clean?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think this will have to do.
And then it says an 8x8 container, right? An 8x8.
It says, doesn't say, yeah, it says 8. 8-inch square or 9-inch round.
Okay, we're doing 8-inch square.
Do you want cake-like brownies or brownie-like brownies?
Whatever you want. I don't even. Brownie, right? Brownie.
Okay. Then we're only using 2 eggs. Damn, that smells fucking good.
What?
This mix.
Oh, really? Here, wait, can you use...
This bowl is not big enough. Is it? No. I need a bigger...
2 eggs, 1... Hold on.
Because I have to stir it. I gotta be able to stir it.
Alright, use these eggs. Then I think...
What about like a pot? That's like all we have. It's like a real ass pot.
What about this? You think this is big enough?
No,
No.
it's the same size. I don't know, there's some kind of trick here that could be done.
Do you want me to just wash this one really quick for you?
No, just give me one of these pots. Right? Is that big enough? Or wash the bowl. It's one or the other.
Well, we should just super quick.
All right. Just don't get raw beef on it.
Yeah, no. Can you get a clean dishcloth?
Yeah. Do you think this is big enough?
Yeah, I think that.
Yeah. All right, back on track. All right, mix everything together. I've got 2 eggs. Uno. Dos.
You're done with this, right?
Yeah. Let's see. 2 tablespoons of water. And then melted butter. I think we're just 1 stick, 8 ounces. 8 tablespoons. That's 1 stick. My little trick with melting butter. Don't be afraid to use that power setting on your microwave. As all Wiseman. This is already half melted. Spring for the Kerrygold. It's made from the golden cows of Ireland. It's a breed of cow that makes really good butter. Comes like their milk is the consistency of butter right out the teat. If you really want to save some time when you're punching numbers in the microwave for 1 minute instead of doing 100, just do 60. Save the time. Well,
I'm very sorry.
okay. I think
I'm
we're
very
good.
sorry.
I think we're good. I don't think anything came out.
No, I
No? Okay. That's okay. That's okay. You ever hear the phrase too many cooks? Alright, that's almost all the way melted. Oil up. All right. Alright, we're gonna pop some chocolate chips in here, right? You think? Are they here?
Yeah. Behind the pancake.
Okay. Can you do this? I don't know how to do that. That's woman magic. Alright, do yourself a favor, pick up one of these. The rubber spatula comes in handy. Especially when you're getting this shit out of your whisk. Alright, that's just about done. Alright, what temperature are we even supposed to be at? Is this a light metal pan or a dark metal pan?
Light.
350. Okay. That's looking real good. This is a greased up butter pan, greased with butter. Really let gravity help you. You know, why not? That's what it's there for. It's been betraying you your whole life. Now's the time to let it chip in a little bit. Alright, that's that.
Yum.
That's going on, it's going on in. And we're gonna say 35 minutes. 35 to start. And that's it. Everything's cooked. This simmers for 2 hours. And then we'll make spaghetti and pop it on there. Pop it in with the meatballs. And then have some dinner. So that's it. That's the stream. Thank you if anybody came by. If not,